Greenlands, part of the University of Reading, is right on the Thames. It's just the most magnificent setting, and the fact that Her Majesty is going to arrive by river is just absolutely stunning.
We very deliberately worked closely with the 4 community foundations from the 3 counties and involved them in the preparation and the planning as part of their major Jubilee funding appeal, where we're hoping to get really substantial injections of money into endowment funds for the community foundations, which will be a really lasting legacy of Her Majesty's Jubilee.
Well, community foundations cover the United Kingdom, and we help individuals and companies make charitable donations that make a real difference to the lives of people in communities. Last year we invested about £70 million on behalf of 3,000 companies and individuals to make lives better. And so events like this are really important because they allow us to celebrate the work of the people who are funded to help people back into work, or to help people who are homeless, or to help people find new skills and talents.
It's everyone gets involved with their local community foundation. You know, we've got people today who are professors at university. We've also got someone from the Woodley estate in Reading who's changing their own working and living environment.
Yeah.
Opportunity as well, because a lot of people from our backgrounds don't get many opportunities.
And that's what we're about, is giving those without opportunities the opportunity to achieve and to do what we do.
We provide grants and loans now to local not-for-profit organisations, charities, unregistered charities, social enterprises, and since we started about 12 years ago we've provided £3.5 million to about 2,000 community groups working in Buckinghamshire.
Well, Berkshire's a very interesting county because it is perceived to be quite affluent, but there's some real pockets, particularly in Slough and Reading, of deprivation, and there's an awful lot of what we call non-deprivation based need, and these are the sorts of issues that we set out to tackle.
What we do really well is that we bring together people from all walks of life, but who are united actually in their spirit of wanting to help their local communities. So, and I have to say, we just couldn't sustain what we do, which is our grant making and our fellowship activity, without the generous gifts of time and money from many of our local community philanthropists. The exciting thing about being here today is that we've got the opportunity to introduce to Her Majesty some of the wonderful people in our local communities that are doing just that. So some of them are successful business people, some are individuals, some have reasons for setting up funds, but others just want to use the Community Foundation to help them with their charitable giving.
For donors, what Community Foundations offer is a wide knowledge of who the deserving groups in your community are, and some kind of a sort of check-up on the fact that the money is given or used for the purposes for which it was intended.
The Queen believes in communities. She's been working for communities the last 60 years. And so we're asking people to give generously today so that we can create endowment, and so that the Queen's Diamond Jubilee means something in leaving a lasting legacy by which we can then make grants to support local voluntary and community activity in perpetuity.
She spoke to me, she asked like what was I doing and why I was being introduced to her, and I just explained what we'd done and what I was, so she shook my hand and yeah, it was good, it was exciting.
There are twice as many people that are contributing their money, their cash, to bring about positive social change in the UK than there were 3 years ago. So the big society has happened. It's twice as big as it was 3 years ago. And there are thousands and thousands of organisations doing extraordinary things to help other people. And if they didn't exist and do that work, the state would have an enormous bill that it would have to pick up.